Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're finishing our way through Superman number 31 with The Treasure of the History House. Another story that is bookended, but I've just discovered that this is actually the second story in this comic written by Batman's co-creator, Bill Finger. It's not surprising why the criminal element works a little bit better in these stories than, say, with Don Cameron or Jerry Siegel. This is another story that bookends. I think we've talked enough about how annoyed I am that almost every single Superman story at this time seems to have a bookend for very little necessary reasons. Here there are some kids going to the local museum. They see some artifacts. The museum guard decides to tell them the story of how Superman got those artifacts for the museum. The museum is in a crisis. It's run by a Dr. Carter, who is sending expedition after expedition after expedition out to find new things to bring back into the museum. Mostly, stealing artifacts from other cultures. Yeah, not great here. We're going to have some colonialism and white privilege problems coming up. The guy who runs the books, the millionaire who runs the books, doesn't like these, and he's constantly threatening to fire Dr. Carter if nothing comes about of these expeditions. Superman decides to get involved and help, so he heads over to the jungle to find the last doctor who led an expedition. He cannot find him, and in fact, the rich millionaire sends a hitman out to go kill Superman or deal with Superman. This is the same hitman he's been sending out to deal with the expedition leaders. Oh no, he's doing this on purpose. A twist we all saw coming. The hitman thinks either the natives or just the diseases out in the jungle are going to deal with Superman. So this guy has absolutely no idea who the hell Superman is, because none of that works against him. Superman runs into Mayans, who are all depicted way too white. Superman even refers to himself as the white man at one point, when their skin colors are absolutely no different. I mean, there are light-skinned Latino-X people. It's just like all the Mayans look like this. They try to throw Superman into a volcano at one point. That doesn't work, so they think Superman's a god. Oh good, he's destroying a culture. And then they just hand him the artifacts, the things that belong to their culture, because he's a god and he can just, take them away and put them in museums for, white people to see. I think I have issues with the story. Eventually, Superman does find the expedition leader at the museum. He deals with the hitman, and then him and the rich man have this standoff chase in the middle of the museum. The rich man runs into the dinosaur skeleton, and it crashes on top of him, killing him. Which is funny because Superman could have probably stopped that at any point, but he just kind of stands there and lets it happen. So, yep, it's that golden age Superman. Also, I have to bring this up, and it really annoys me. The story page for this story involves Superman riding a skeleton of a dinosaur, and that never happens in this issue, and I feel really angry about that. So yeah, some colonialism, racist issues. At least had a plot, and there was a criminal element. That's what Bill Finger brought to this. So there's stuff I really enjoyed. It's just no, the story is way too problematic for its own good. Okay, that is it from Superman 31, The Treasure of the House of History. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in either Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let us ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow? And why couldn't he have ridden that dinosaur? Okay, have a great day.